So I was picked on in high school. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because there was this girl that I was crushing on pretty hard. She didn't like me. In fact, she started a rumor which made a lot of people pick on me all throughout high school. Well, now that I'm going to the high school reunion, I'm a lot more successful. I'm 6'5". I've been going to the gym for the last 8 years, and what they call me a Greek model is what I look like. But here's the thing. She's now a single mother of 3. I heard through the grapevine that she gained a lot of weight, and she's kinda desperate to find a man at this reunion. So I can't wait for her to look at me. But that's not it. I have another secret, and this secret might be going too far, and you know what? I don't even care. Hey, long-time lurker, first-time poster. Throwaway account for obvious reasons. I'm 28 and male, married with a kid. Decent job as a CPA running a small firm with my stepfather. Life's pretty good now, but I've been stewing on some old crap from middle school that's bubbling up. Need to vent and maybe get some perspective before I do something petty. Sorry if this rambles, I'm typing it at 2 a.m. after a crappy day, nursing a beer and feeling all kinds of mixed up. Okay, backstory. When I was in the 7th grade, my family moved to this massive city after my father passed in a military accident. I was 12, ripped from my small town life where I had buddies. I played on the football team. I felt normal. Mom, I'm just gonna call her Liz. Her real name is Elizabeth. She was wrecked for years, but she pulled together, started dating and married my stepfather, Joey. He's solid, treated me like his own and helped me through a ton. They had my half-sister, Sammy, together. She's a spitfire now, 15 and way cooler than I ever was. Love that kid. But me, I didn't really adjust. Hit the new school mid-year, friend group locked tight. I miss Dad so bad I just holed up at home, pigging out on junk food and grinding out some video games. Got chunky, not obese, but soft around the edges, out of shape. Felt like a total outsider, and smelled like the cheap laundry detergent mother switched to because a city living is pricey. My clothes were hand-me-downs from cousins back home, faded flannels and jeans that screamed small-town hick. The school was hell. I was the quiet kid, head down, avoiding all the eye contact. But there was this girl, Trista. She was in a few classes, pretty, popular, always surrounded by giggling friends. Long hair that smelled like strawberry shampoo when she walked. Yeah, I noticed dumb stuff like that. She was my first real crush. I never said a word to her. Too shy. But I would daydream about maybe talking to her someday. Then these 2 guys, Frank and Mark, let me hang out with them at lunch. Not real friends, we never chilled outside school, but at least I wasn't solo. They would joke around, talk crap about teachers, and one day they were ranking the girls. I admit I liked Trista, and begged them not to say anything, and dude promise type thing. Well, they said they wouldn't. Cut to math class later that day, note gets passed to me, heart pounding, maybe it's from her. Open it. Block letters are saying, I don't like you, Tom. And the room erupts and giggles. Ugh, my face is burning red. I feel like the sweat under my arms. The cheap polyester shirt is sticking, and I just asked to go to the nurse and bolt out, to more laughter echoing down the hall. Nurse's office smells like antiseptic and old Band-Aids. She lets me hide there till buses run. On the ride home, kids would laugh and whisper, loser, just loud enough. Bus exhaust mixing with the rain outside, windows fogged up. I just stare at my reflection, hating the pudgy cheeks staring back. Didn't tell Mom, didn't want her worrying more. But word spread. 2 days later, the principal hauls me in, lectures about watching some girl who complained. I'm clueless, but pieced it together. Frank and Mark ratted. Trista twisted it for drama, and suddenly I'm the creepy stalker. Tom, hillbilly trash. Trista laps up the sympathy, strutting like a hero. I never even spoke to her, just one dumb confession to my fake friends. So 8th grade was more of the same. Yeah, Valentine's Day, I get a candygram, $2 for a card and a candy bar delivered in class. You know what mine said? Stop watching me, freak. Candy tastes like ash in my mouth, and I chuck it in the trash outside, and the rain is just soaking in my sneakers. I remember it vividly. Trista's still queen bee, dating the cool kids, and Frank and Mark never popular, probably sucking up to her. I suspect they both crushed on her too. Back to eating lunch alone in the library, the musty book smell my only company. High school hits. I have a growth spurt. 6'5", baby. I slim down and stop eating all the Twinkies, start lifting in 10th grade, and I get ripped. I join basketball, track, swim, and not longer anymore do I feel like a loner. But Trista's poison lingers. Girls do approach, but then they bail after she whispers, I'm a creep. Reject a few popular ones, boom. Rumors that I'm not even into girls like it's an insult. Notes in my locker with all sorts of words, and crumpled paper smelling like cheap cologne. Hallways echo with whispers, and one day, I catch this wannabe tough guy slipping one in, confront him in the parking lot, asphalt hot underfoot, and his girlfriend was watching wide-eyed. I slap him. Not proud, but dang, it felt good, and he just admits Trista's crew put him up to it. Rumors spread like wildfire through group chats, and friends are picking sides over texts that light up my phone at night. Social media's blowing up then. That old site with top friends, custom pages. I make online buddies easier to ghost if they suck. Mark, one of the original guys, apologized online in 11th grade, says Frank was the snitch, trying to score with Trista. So we just fist bump in halls after. We're not like cool, but we're civil. And Frank is still a rat. Whispers crap in class, and I just call him out loud one day. The room's laughing and teacher is smirking. It doesn't bust me. Felt good. Air was thick with tension, and the dust was still in my nose from the chalkboard. Trista, still popular, but not top dog anymore, more competition now. She hangs with the elite, but like the sidekick. I like some of the girls, but I never date them. Anyways, long story short, I was catching you up to what led to this point. I then graduate. I go to college for accounting, and I build my firm with Joey. Life stabilizes. I marry a girl named Felicia. Smart, fierce, loves me for my flaws and all. Our daughters, 3. All giggles and sticky fingers. So fast forward. Mark. Yeah, remember the apologizer? He works for me now. Good dude. We're buds. Weddings, baptisms, all that. He shows me our 10-year reunion invitation, and Trista's on the committee. Haven't thought of her in ages. Curious, I snoop her Facebook. Privacy non-existent. She's rough. She gained weight. She's a single mom. Her ex-husband was having drama. Baby mama drama. Post about dating woes. So much to offer, but drowning in debt from a half-finished fashion degree? She works at Starbucks? Gripes about rent, has GoFundMes on her Instagram, and kids. Barely mentions them. Friend list full of high school losers, including Frank, who's washed up, chasing young girls out of state last I heard. Life kicked her butt pretty bad, but seeing her brag about finding Mr. Right soon, the pride flares. Jealousy? Nah, more like unresolved rage. I tell Felicia the story, mid-breastfeed. She goes, babe, just destroy her with prejudice. I love that woman. So the plan is this. I'm going to catfish her. I've heard through the grapevine that she uses a dating site. I'm not going to name the one on here, but I got her username. I'm going to use some stock photos of some buff German model, and I'm going to message her. I'm going to flatter her, and I'm going to get her hooked quick. We'll chat for days, and she lies about being a career artist, or she hides her kids. I'll let you know. Well, that's exactly what I did. And she also told me she can't stand children. Would ditch everything for the right guy. Ugh, gross. I dangle dates in the air, trips, play respectful, and she begs to post my pictures. I stall it out, of course, and I brag on Facebook about her hot mystery man. Her friends, same old crew, they hype her up. Jealous vibes spilling in the comments, and group chats probably exploding. Old high school drama reigniting online. So, guys, the reunion is soon. Mark is going. I'm not, but I'm tempted to just nudge him. Part of me feels guilty. I mean, I'm successful. She's scraping by. I just need to know, am I the a-hole for doing this? For wanting to twist the knife, it's so messy. Emotional crap, and yeah, my pride says I am. Insecurity whispers maybe let it go. So my tangent. Sometimes I doubt if I overreacted back then. Like maybe I did stare too much, but nah, I was just a kid with a crush. Still, guilt gnaws at me. What do you do? What do you think that I should do? Push forward or drop it? Edit. 6 hours later, wow, my inbox is blowing up. Some say to drop it, karma's done its thing, and others say go nuclear. Keep flirting with her. Felicia reads your comments and she's laughing, saying, man, the internet's got your back. I'm feeling pumped up, but I'm nervous. Thanks for the reality check. What's up, everybody? Oh, man, so it looks like OP has got a reunion for his high school, and it turns out the girl that he had a crush on back then, she's kind of washed up, in his words. But I don't know if he should be doing what he's doing. He's playing a dangerous game, pretending to be someone else and catfishing her. I wonder if he's going to show up at the reunion. Guys, I have multiple updates for this story. Update number 1 is titled, Holy crap, the catfish is working too well. Trista's falling for me and old friends are getting dragged into it. It was posted exactly 1 month after the original post, and if you guys are enjoying today's story, drop a like, drop a hype button, subscribe to the channel, and let's check out the first update. You monsters encouraged me. So here we are. First off, thanks for the messages, some hilarious, some wise, I didn't drop it. Pride 1. Jealousy 2 maybe. Seeing her post about finally deserving happiness after years of her crap? Nah, but it's getting chaotic, I mean, human messy, like you would not believe. Okay, so, a little bit of a recap. Catfish Trista with a fake profile. It was a buff model I chose, but don't worry, I didn't, copy someone that's real. I used AI images to make a buff model. It looks so realistic. Executive job, of course. Master's degree. We message nonstop. She's all in, text, begging for calls, sharing her number. I grab a burner phone from the 7-Eleven. You know, it's plastic and smells fresh out of the package from China. I text her, oh, you're so real and refreshing, and she eats it up. But test her, I tell her there's other girls hitting on me online, but I like her. Twist. She invites me to the reunion. I say can't make it, out-of-state job, which is a lie, but I promise a fancy date post-reunion after this spot. Valet only, crystal glasses clinking, smells like garlic butter and money. I hint at a hotel after and she's thrilled. She posts these vague Insta captions like big things coming, hashtag new beginnings. Her friends comment fire emojis, but I snoop. Mutual connections via Mark, group chat leaks. One friend, old high school hanger-on, DMs doubts. Says, girl, sounds too good to be true, you sure? And Trista snaps back and calls her jealous. Sides forming, some hype her, others whisper she's desperate. Family meddles. Her sister is commenting on a post, be careful, remember last time? And Trista blocked her. Talk about drama. And I created it all. So Mark goes to the reunion with his wife. He texts me live, and the gym smells like old sweat and cheap punches. Old teachers are there, but most classmates peaked hard. I'm talking beer guts, regrets. Trista's committee queen, strutting in too tight dresses, hair fried from the bleach, and bragging loud about her model hot CEO boyfriend coming soon. She shows pictures, which were obviously the ones I made. Girls ooh and aw, and guys just side-eye. And Mark is overhearing it all. He says she's gonna marry money. Oh, and she's going to teach all her exes a lesson. X is some high school stud, right? Sharing custody. And Trista's barely ever mentioning the kids and posts 0 pictures of them, all selfies and thirst traps. Who is the one that should be ashamed here? So, post-reunion, her Facebook is flooded. Photos with the old crew. Captions like reunited and it feels so good. Can't wait for my prince to come sweep me off my feet. The comments are obviously exploding, jealous barbs from single friends, supportive from enablers, but cracks. See, Frank, the old betrayer, likes everything, DMs her creepy stuff about, Mark heard rumors. Family chimes in and mom comments focus on the kids, not fantasies, and Trista replies snarky and deletes it later. Siblings pile on in comments, old biases flaring like, you're always chasing drama, public fallout, unfriended notifications probably flying. So we talk on the phone, first time. Her voice is whiny, nasal, pinch my nose to disguise mine. I'm stifling laughs, I say, your voice is so hot. And she says, ugh. So I promise hotel, expensive dinner, and she's hooked. She posts all these tweets about some people hate seeing me happy. Stakes are rising and my insecurity hits. What if she figures it out? Felicia eggs me on over dinner, though. Lasagna steaming out as our daughter is babbling. I heard my daughter say make it hurt. You know, guilt is creeping on me. I'm just venting here on the internet like a petty jerk, doubting if I'm the bully now. One tangent real quick. Remember middle school moments? Her giggling at my red face and my pride surges. It's raw emotion everywhere. Her rep is cracking as friends gossip, and mine, I'm hiding this from Mark at work. I'm just a few desks away from him and my heart is racing. What's next? Should I set a date soon? Advice in the comment section would be great. Update number 2, the date setup blew up. Social media meltdown, family imploding, and I'm spiraling with guilt, but I cannot seem to stop. Posted exactly 2 weeks later. This is getting way more messy than I could have imagined. No neat resolutions, just human chaos spilling everywhere. Emotions running hot, pride, jealousy, impulsive crap. I'm rambling again, sorry. Type this in my vehicle during lunch, rain pattering on the roof, smelling like a fast food wrapper. After reunion, Trista's obsessed. She texts me nonstop, can't wait to meet my dream guy. I'd string her along, obviously, with promises of a Maserati pickup, 5-star hotel, and she brags on Instagram again. All sorts of captions, and one friend even says she's ditching her kids for this, and Trista rage replies, mind your business, hater. Friendship is fracturing, right? She's getting unfollowed, she's getting blocked, and her sister's Insta posts are vague about family first, liked from mutuals. And then the job fallout. She gripes about work in text, calls her boss, well, I can't say the word that she called him. Not on here. Steals pastries instead of tossing them. Evil company, she says. I record the call, burner app, but haven't used it yet. Her Facebook complains about shifts, coworkers, and, well, laughs about it. Well, the manager sees? Subtle post from store page? Team reminder, integrity matters, coworkers pick sides, and some like her rants, others are snitching on her. Yeah, family even meddles into it. Her ex-husband, not on her list but mutuals, hears via the grapevine, posting these cryptics about priorities, custody whispers, and friends comment, get those kids safe and out of her hands. At that point, Trista freaks out and private messages were flying. Her pride was wounded, jealous of happy exes boiling. She shows up uninvited, right? No, but close. Text me desperate, need you now, life is falling apart. So I flatter her more. But insecurity hits me hard once again. At home, Felicia notices I'm distant over breakfast, eggs, bacon, and she probes, are you regretting messing with the girl you had a crush on now? I do feel guilty toying with it a bit, but then I see her post again, teaching losers a lesson, and I remember everything, the laughter, what I went through as a kid, and, well, the stakes up. My date with her is tomorrow. Arranged courier for twisting, stuffed bears, school mascots with a note and a candy. I park nearby and I watch. Heart pounding, palm sweaty, friends circling. Mark asks at work why I'm so distracted, and there's literally coffee spilt on my desk. Almost spoiled the beans to him. Yeah, social media is a minefield. Her post is kind of viral in the small circle. Old classmates are sharing laughs behind her back. It's addictive, binge-worthy, but raw emotion, so I'll update you guys when I reveal it. I'll reveal to her who I am. Update number 3, pulled it off, the reveal crushed her, fallouts everywhere, and I got my catharsis. Moving on stronger. Posted 1 week later. Final update, guys. You rode this train wreck with me, so thanks for the tough love, the laughs, and all the warnings. It's done. Messy, emotional, no bows. I'm flawed, was petty, but dang, closure tastes sweet like a candy bar I sent. I'm typing this on my couch with my daughter snoring on my chest and Felicia's wine glasses just nearby. It's raining again. I'm eating leftover lasagna, and it feels resolved. Date night, right? She arrives via the rideshare. She waddles in with a tight dress, hair teased, smelling desperation even from afar. Imagine the cheap perfume. I wish I was close enough to smell it. She sits down at the table, fidgeting with her phone, probably posting, "Here we go." I watch from the car adjacent a lot with my headlights out. Obviously, I RSVP'd the table I could see from my car. Heart thumping like middle school all over. 20 minutes pass, and she texts WTF. I signal courier. A red Vespa pulls up. A guy hands bear to the host, and, well, I see it get delivered. The bear hugging the envelope, fancy chocolate in her face as she reads, "I don't like you, Trista." Priceless. Her cheeks turn red like my old embarrassment did, and texts start to flood my burner phone. Confusion at first, then anger. I drive home, ignoring it. I actually hear laughter from inside. Good. I kiss Felicia and I smell the dinner she just made. And before smashing the phone, I see a final text that I send. It says, "Stop watching me, freak." Oh man, can you imagine the fallout? Her socials were locked the next day, but I heard from the grapevine of her friends karma's real. They were tweeting about catfished fool, group chat was exploding, all the crew was picking sides. They unfriend her, and family piles on. You want to know what the sister posted? Told ya so. And mom comments support for ex. Custody whispers, oh man, even the ex shares the picture with the kids with the caption that said, "My world." Obviously, he's winning full custody. My side of this is the guilt starting to hit post-send. Am I a bully? Yeah. So, I'm prideful still, satisfied, insecurity faded. I'm not that chunky kid she used to pick on. Social fallout over the legal. Her world cracked via the whispers. No cops, just human mess. Friends like Mark are oblivious, but our bond is stronger than ever somehow. So let me just drop the mic. Life's too short for grudges, but sometimes a nudge does remind you. You survived, you thrived. If your bully hears this, it echoes. And if bullied, rise, reclaim, and conquer. Thanks, guys. This vent went viral in my head. Moving forward stronger than ever, you will not hear from me again. Alright, guys. This was a different style story today. It was more about revenge and just getting equal. Let me know what you guys think about it. However, you know how we like to review some of the comments. Like always, one of them is going to disagree with OP and how he handled it, and the other will agree with OP, and we'll talk about in the comment section down below which one we agree with the most. If you guys are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's story. Smash the subscribe button for daily drama stories, and the first commenter says, "You are the a-hole big time." OP, you're a grown man, stooping to middle school tactics. Catfishing a struggling single mother like some pathetic keyboard warrior. Hiding behind stock photos, how dare you weaponize her vulnerability? Twisting her words to 6 CPS on her and get her fired? That's not revenge, that's straight up cruel. Cruelty that could destroy an innocent kid's lives, just to soothe your fragile ego from ancient history. We're talking high school. You brag about your success and family, yet here you are. Obsessing over a high school nobody was really caring about, proving you're still that same insecure kid deep down, lashing out like a bully yourself. Do you not see the irony? This is not catharsis, it's vindictive weirdo. And karma's gonna bite you back when your own skeletons come out. Mark my words, your little closure is just opening Pandora's box worth of regret. Oh, and Felicia, she's a walking red flag. I mean, she's enabling this. She's as twisted as you are. She's turning a blind eye while you play with your emotions with someone's rock-bottom existence. Grow up. Get therapy. And leave the past buried instead of digging it up to bury others alive. You're the real villain of the story here. I don't care what people think about me. I'm not gonna celebrate a sociopath who kicks people when they're down. If this comment blows up on you, don't come crying back to me. You deserve every ounce of the backlash. Guys, I don't necessarily agree with 100% of that comment, but it does make me wonder, could OP have just forgot about it and said, you know what? I don't really care. She's doing a lot worse than I'm doing now, so why keep going? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and we will check out the second comment. This one says OP is not the a-hole at all. That witch Trista tormented you for years, spread lies that scarred your youth, and now you've masterfully flipped the script with poetic justice that had me cheering every step of the way. She built her empire on hate and your pain, calling you a weirdo and all sorts of other names. Catfishing her narcissistic butt into humiliation is ultimate clapback. Job done. Her rep was shattered, and kids are potentially safer away from her anyways. She seemed unstable, if you ask me. You're a legend for holding that grudge and, striking with precision, using her own words against her like a boss. Proving bullies like her never change and deserve every single bitter pill. Felicia's right to greenlight this. She's your ride or die. And together you're unstoppable against the past. Don't let the haters guilt you in the comments. This is empowerment, any way you spin it. Life's already kicked her down, but you gave the final nudge that she deserved. With that bear and note echoing her cruelty back tenfold. Pure genius move if you ask me. So guys, I don't care what you think of this comment either. If she sees this good, let her stew in the mess that she created. While you thrive with your family, stand tall, OP. Guys, that comment was totally in favor of OP. Now I want to hear from y'all. What do you make of this story? If you're on OP's side, drop it down below in our comment section. And if you're not, well, tell me why. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you guys have any hype buttons left, it's a little hype icon underneath this video. You get 3 a week. If you hype a video up, it really helps push it forward to other people. So if you have any of your hypes left, drop it on this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more stories. I'll see you tomorrow, and of course, remember one thing. It's cool to be kind. Peace.